Hi guys, welcome back to my XVS guide. Now I'm gonna review Kadaj. So yes, I must say he is amazing because he's just free unit. So let's compare him to Cloud and yes, Madam Adele. Okay, so like you can see that I must say his attack stats is amazing. Okay, 170% attack boost, but on par with your real attacker you get from the pulling. And yes, they don't compensate him anything. Usually free unit has crappy something, but he has 100% true dual wield, so yes, pretty decent. It is on par with other true dual wield characters, okay? And his survivability is also not bad. He has 60% health, 55% defense, and 60% spirit, so yes, pretty decent. He can survive some toughest trial. And maybe the bad thing, not bad, okay, maybe what they took from him is the fatal damage protection, because usually most top tier attackers have that fatal damage protection, but he doesn't have. But still, it's okay, I guess, because remember, he is free. And yes, he has 70% dark resist. I believe that will be useful because most trial bosses are able to cast dark elemental attack, okay? And as an extra, he also has 50% human killer. So yes, he is good against human like Cloud, but of course, please don't complain to me. You say Cloud is kinda mediocre. No, I don't say that. But yeah, basically Kadaj is free unit, so wow, for free unit he is pretty amazing. Maybe the only bad thing from Kadaj is his own Trust Master reward, but that's also free, so it's okay. Now let's take a look on his abilities. So for ability, he is an absolute mirror of equity chainer. So yes, I have said this chaining family kinda dying, but actually it is not, so sorry guys. Because yes, we will get Odin Regan, who is also absolute mirror of equity chainer, so yeah, very good. And if you have pulled Supreme Diva Akstar, who is also mirror of equity chainer, both of these characters can become good partner. And Kadaj is also able to imbue himself with wind and dark element, but maybe that's not a big deal because he is a true dual wield character. And the best part is he also able to imperil those elements by 120%. If you remember that Pain and Yuna, they are also absolute mirror of equity characters, but they cannot imperil enemies resistance. So this available on free units, I must say, wow, pretty big wow. And if you take a look on the damage on the table, you probably agree with me, okay? The damage modifier is also insane. He able to deal 54 times damage per cast. Yes, that's correct, okay? And remember, it is real damage modifier because he has that +6 times change damage modifier. Okay, so you can compare him with Edward Elric, but the bad thing is his damage modifier buff only lasts for a few turns, so you need to recast it, so it is not that simple to use him. But still, it is pretty good. And if you take a look on the rotation, the first turn you want to use Genova Link Kadaj to activate his triple cast and give your attack buff, and then Reunion Kadaj to unlock 100% imperil and damage modifier buff. Okay, and on the second turn you're gonna use Dark Shine, enveloping dark and spinning blade dance. That will give you 5 times damage modifier to your Thanaros Crash. So on the third turn and the fourth turn, you can deal 54 times damage, okay, per cast, which is pretty amazing. You don't need to add additional 1 times damage modifier because it is just waste of turn in my opinion. So yes, simply use enveloping dark and spinning blade dance. Okay, and on the fifth turn, your buffs are all gone. So you want to use your limit burst, okay, to get additional 120% imperil, because on normal condition you only imperil 100% resist. And then simply repeat the sequence, I mean, and yes, you are good to go. Really amazing, right? Now let's talk about his compatibility against recent trial. So against Shinryu, whoa, he can be used, okay, because like you can see, all of his compatibilities against recent trial are normal. The only problem is the damage modifier. His damage modifier is good, but maybe not as top tier as your real attacker, okay, so maybe it takes a little bit more time if you use him against newer trial. But I can see he can works against most recent trial, because if you remember, okay, I believe if you already know that Zinzar used Unawakened Esther to defeat Demon Trial, and Unawakened Esther is less powerful than Kadaj. So that means I think Kadaj can be used, okay, against almost recent trial. Yes, you may argue with me, you can use even older characters for all trials if you know the setup. Yes, you are correct, but my point here is the damage modifier. Yes, you may able to clear, but if it takes lots of turn, that's kinda defeat the purpose. That's what I mean, okay? So with Kadaj, I believe you can clear most recent trial with reasonable amount of time. That's what I mean by that. So yes, really good character. So enough about that, let's talk about equipment. So for equipment, I only can say that equip his STMR, because his Trust Master reward, I must say, it is kinda crappy. He already has 100% true dual wield. So yes, you need to equip 2 Hermes sandals. If you only equip 1 Hermes sandals and use his Trust Master reward, that means you still need 25%, and I don't think there is any 25% equipment on other source. Okay, maybe if you have Adam Jensen Trust Master reward, but that's old and limited, so I won't talk about that. So yes, equip his STMR, discard his TMR. Okay, in my opinion, you don't need to buy his Trust Master reward Mughal. Okay, that's not your priority. Go straight forward for his STMR Mughal. Okay, because it is really good. So it is his main weapon. And for the secondary weapon, you can choose. You can choose gun, sword, or even fist weapon. So yes, he has access to good true dual wield elemental weapon. Okay, if you need wind element, you can use Kaiser Knuckles, or if you have Bard's Blade, you can use that. And for dark element, you can use Quicksilver. Okay, and I mean Velvet Nightmare, not Quicksilver, sorry guys. Velvet Nightmare is Yazoo and Lu's Trust Master reward. It is pretty good Trust Master reward gun because it increases your attack by 20%. So yes, try to get that, okay? And yes, basically the rest equipment based on what you need, okay? What you equip. If you equip gun, then of course you want to equip power amplifier to get additional 40% attack. And yes, the rest is same for abilities. Okay, so enough about equipment. My conclusion for Kadaj. Kadaj is insanely good. Okay, because remember, he is free character. I think he is the best free unit ever as a DPS character. Okay, if you remember that there are so many good DPS characters they give to us. Okay, most recent is Istola. I haven't made review about her, but here is what I hate. Okay, on global they don't change free mage chaining family into Chaos Wave Awaken. This make free mage on the global are bad characters. So we have Dark Vision right now, and on Dark Vision we cannot use duplicate. At that time, having a free mage is really godsend. Okay, so let's say if you want to chain win Chaos Wave, you can use Istola on Japan, but on the global you cannot use your Istola with win top tier win magic damage dealer, because they use Chaos Wave Awaken and Istola still use normal Chaos Wave. That's I really hate. But for this Kadaj, wow, very nice, because there are lots of absolute mirror of equity chainer on the global. You can use Pain, You can use, yeah, basically ordinary again in the future. So your Kadaj can become really good partner for those absolute mirror of equity chainers. And because he is true dual wield characters, you don't need to worry that much about elemental choice, okay? Simply change one of his weapons to match your main attacker and he can become good chaining partner. Very good character. Okay, I suggest you to train Kadaj, okay, to max him. And for myself, I plan to give him maximum potion, okay, because like you know that my most powerful attackers is Kartin, and oh boy, Kadaj is stronger than Kartin. So yes, pretty decent. And yes, at least he will be useful on this Final Fantasy VII Advent Children event because he can kill all the enemies wave easily. Okay, very nice. And STMR is also very nice for newbie players. It has 174 attack, so very high attack for free katana. But for veteran players, maybe this katana won't be that useful except for himself. Okay, because I believe if you are veteran, you already defeat Gilgamesh, if you already obtain E-Goblet by defeating Malboro, so this STMR katana is not that useful anymore. Okay, but if you plan to use Kadaj, get it. Very nice. For Trust Master Reward, I must say it is pure trash. Why? It increased 25% equipment attack. Yes, I know it is nice, okay? But the point is here. Most characters learn 100% through dual wield or 150%. So that means this 25% is kind of half-ass. You're gonna stuck with 175% through dual wield stats. Where are you gonna get 25% more? Right? So in the end, you still gonna equip 2 Hermes sandals. That's why I say this is useless. But if you think this is good when combined with other 25% through dual wield boost, then yes, it is useful. But for veteran players like me, it won't be useful at all. Okay, so yes, get it, okay, if you are newbie. But again, your priority is his STMR, not the Trust Master Reward. Okay, compared to Cloud and Rakistis Zidane, of course, they are more powerful. They are paid characters after all, but surprisingly, compared to Rakistis Zidane, their damage output are not that different. Okay, so yes, Kadaj is pretty nice. So yep, I think that's all you need to know about Kadaj. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy for FFBE Guide. Bye bye guys!